Okay, so welcome to Mathstoria, and let's have this topic, the implicit differentiation. So take note that the derivative of y, that's y prime, and the derivative of 3y, this one is 3y prime. Then for y to the power 2, so this one is 2y times the derivative of y, that's y prime. Then for y to the power 4, this one is 4y. Then minus 1 for the exponent to the power 3 times the derivative of y, that's y prime. Then if we have 5y to the power 3, so to find the derivative, multiply this exponent to this numerical coefficient. So 3 times 5, this one is 15, then y minus 1 for the exponent to the power 2 times the derivative of y, that's y prime. So therefore, for this given, to find the derivative, we just need to take the derivative for every term. So for this term, the derivative of 4x to the power 2, so just multiply this exponent to this numerical coefficient. So 2 times 4, this one is 8x, then minus 1 for the exponent to the power 1. Then plus for 6y to the power 3, so multiply this 3 to 6. So 3 times 6, this one is 18. Then y, then minus 1 for the exponent to the power 2. Then times the derivative of y, that's y prime. Then equals the derivative of a constant, this one is 0. Then to solve for y prime, so we need to transpose this term with no y prime to the right side. So this becomes 18 y squared times y prime equals, so this positive 8x becomes negative 8x. Then to solve for y prime, so divide both sides by 18y to the power 2, 18y to the power 2. So therefore, y prime is equal to, since 8 and 18 divisible by 2, so this 8 divided by 2, this one is negative 4, then x over 18 divided by 2, that's 9, then y to the power 2. So this is now the derivative. Then for this given, so the derivative of x squared, this one is 2x, plus the derivative of y squared, that's 2y times the derivative of y, that's y prime, then equals the derivative of x, that's 1, then plus the derivative of y, that's y prime. Then to solve for y prime, so we need to group all terms with y prime. So this becomes 2y y prime, then transpose this to the left. So this becomes negative y prime, then equals 1. Transpose this 2x to the right. So this becomes negative 2x. Then to solve for y prime, so we need to factor out this y prime. So put this y prime outside, then times. So since we put y prime outside, so the remaining, that's 2y minus, since we have this coefficient 1, so minus 1. Then equals 1 minus 2x. Then to solve for y prime, so divide both sides by 2y minus 1. Divide by 2y minus 1. So therefore, y prime is equal to 1 minus 2x over 2y minus 1. So this is now the derivative. Then for this given, so the derivative of x squared, this one is 2x, plus 4x times y to the power 3. So we're going to use the product rule, the u times v, which is equal to u times the derivative of v plus v times the derivative of u. So for this given, this is u and this one is v. So u is equal to x, and for the derivative of u or the derivative of x, that's 1. Then v, so v is y to the power 3. Then for the derivative of v, so derivative of y to the power 3, this one is 3y, then to the power 2, so minus 1 for the exponent, times the derivative of y. Then substitute these values to this formula, so u times dv, so u is x times dv, so dv is 3y squared times y prime, then plus, so v du, so v, that's y to the power 3 times du, so du is 1. Then equals for the derivative of x, that's 1. Then simplify, so we have 2x plus, so multiply, this one is 3x, y squared, then y prime, plus y to the power 3, then equals 1. Then to solve for y prime, so we need to transpose all terms with no y prime. So transpose this to the right and also this one to the right. So this becomes 3x y squared times y prime, then equals 1. So this positive 2x becomes negative 2x. This positive y to the power 3 becomes negative y to the power 3. Then to solve for y prime, so divide both sides by 3xy to the power 2. So divide by 3xy to the power 2. So cancel. So therefore y prime is equal to 1 minus 2x minus y to the power 3, then over 3x y to the power 2. So this is now the derivative. Then for this given, so using the product rule, so this one is u and this one is v. So u, that's x to the power 2, and for the derivative of u, so derivative of x squared, this one is 2x. Then v is y, and the derivative of v or derivative of y, that's y prime. So from the formula, the u times v, that's equal to u times the derivative of v plus v times the derivative of u. So therefore, u times dv, so u times dv, so we have x squared times y prime, then plus v times du, so v and du, so y times 2x, then plus, for the derivative of 2y to the power 3, so multiply this 3 times 2, that's 6y, then minus 1 to the power 2 times the derivative of y, that's y prime. Then equals the derivative of 3x, that's 3, plus the derivative of 2y, this one is 2 times the derivative of y. Then simplify, so this one is x squared y prime plus 2xy plus 6y squared y prime equals 3 plus 2 y prime. Then to solve for y prime, so we need to group all terms with y prime. So this becomes x squared y prime, then plus 6y squared, then y prime. Then transpose this positive 2y prime to the left. So this becomes negative 2 y prime, then equals. So we have 3. Transpose this positive 2xy to the right. So this becomes negative 2xy. Then we need to put this y prime outside. So we have y prime, then times. So therefore the remaining, that's x to the power 2 plus. So we have 6y to the power 2 minus 2. Then equals 3 minus 2x times y. Then to solve for y prime, so divide both sides by x squared plus 6y squared minus 2. Then also this side, so we have x squared plus 6y squared minus 2. Then cancel. So therefore, y prime is equal to 3 minus 2xy over x squared plus 6y squared minus 2. So this is now the derivative.